Because we want to protect our asses from crybabies, salty bitches, and lawsuits, we want to remind you this show is rated M for mature individuals only. That means if you're easily offended by graphic language, griefers, or full frontal nudity, please disconnect now and get the fuck out. Thank you, Mario, but the good podcast is in another castle. I know you want this body, but you just can't have it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Remove from Play, the show where we remove ourselves from a culture and hobby we love to discuss it. What is that culture and hobby?
Video games.
Yes. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2015, episode number 138? 138. We'll go with that. I am Acnotino, host and producer. I press the buttons, and joining me, as always, are these I'll call this Cuddle a Fish of a crew.
Cuddle a fish.
Cuddle a Fish of a crew. Elias and Crazy Vipers.
Thank you. Hi.
Yes, we're back.
Organizing
We're
my
back, and
papers.
we're better than ever. No Lena, no Mario's this week. Hopefully those guys will get
I think no
together.
Mario kind of goes without saying.
I know.
They
no
went to
offense.
New York.
Mario, if you're watching live now, what's up, bro?
Hey,
Hey, answer
New
my
York.
calls,
Long
man.
time
they
no
died.
see.
He went to New York.
I hope he's alive. That'd be
That's
sad.
what happened to Eric. That's what happened to all our friends. They go to New York. They're like, fuck this place, Buffalo. Let's stay here. This place is a lot nicer.
Oh, they just randomly call me up at 2 in the morning. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Click.
By the way, bro, I found some really good weed. That's exactly what I expect to hear when I get a random phone call. But yes, we're back. We're better than ever. And we got stuff to talk about, like video games and all that good stuff. But the thing we gotta go before we get into that, though, before we even get introductions, we gotta settle something. Just because a voice actor, okay, before the show started, we were talking about Lumpy Space Princess and whether it was a guy or a girl, right? And Crazy Peeps over here, says, "Oh, it's voiced by a guy, so it's got to be a guy character." We all know
I
that shit.
did not
That
say
shit is
that.
not
I
true.
think you said that.
Yeah, you're putting words in my mouth, sir.
Oh, I am.
No,
Oh,
I thought you
Yeah.
said that. What
No.
did you say?
I said
You thought Lumpy Space Princess was a guy?
no. You said every time you hear her say I'm a blah.
Oh,
you,
yeah, that's a. That's
you
valid.
could tell she's rolling her eyes.
Oh yeah, you can hear the eye roll.
So is
Yeah.
Lumpy Space?
I was
Besides
saying-
the point, is Lumpy
we
Space
just
Princess a
misunderstood you.
girl
That's-
or a guy?
Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding.
Well, Lumpy Space Princess. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a girl.
All right, good. See, that's where I misunderstood what was going on over there in that discussion.
Indeed.
For all you other asshats out there who think, oh, because it's a voice actor, it's a guy, it's got to be a guy character. That's bullshit.
Yeah, most male cartoon character like Tommy Pickles.
I demand voiced by females.
Yeah, wasn't that Tara
Because
Strong?
apparently, Tara
Bart
Strong.
Simpson.
Because apparently men can't do pre-puberty boys anymore.
Yeah, because their voice changes too much.
I'm
Like the only boy character that I can think of done by a kid is Finn from Adventure Time,
and I
and
remember
his voice changed.
I remember the old
What about
Animaniacs.
Cat Dog?
Catbug.
Catbug.
Oh, Cat Bug. That was the one. That's the thing online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
guy that made Adventure.
that's
Time.
like an adorable
Adorable.
little
Bravest
character.
Warriors.
Bravest Warrior. Yeah.
Remember the old Animaniacs? The something went down the hole kid. What's his name?
Oh, Plucky.
Yeah, Plucky. That was voiced by a child.
It wasn't Animaniacs. It was the Tiny Toon.
Oh, Tiny Toons.
Ah.
Thank you.
That's a good show.
Oh, Tiny Toon Adventures. Or
emergency.
Now that's Animaniacs. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh man, good stuff. So that's settled. So let's go around and get our introductions and whatnot going down. Hello, Crazy Peepers. How are you doing?
Good.
Doing good. Did anything fun this past weekend? What's going on in the world? Good stuff, bad stuff. Hopefully not bad stuff. Talk.
I'm
man.
not gonna get into it.
I know he's having some life trouble, boys and girls.
I could talk for
Poor
eight.
For ages. Anyways, so then what have you been playing this past week? Anything? Any interesting things? I know we've been playing some Monster Hunter. That's pretty much a given at this point.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is a given. That's pretty much it.
Really, just been rocking the hunting the Akukapokos and all the other stuff.
Well, new skin came out in League of Legends, so I've been playing a little bit of League, playing my favorite character, Jace.
Yeah, how many characters are they up to at this point in League?
I have no idea.
Let's
Used to be
let's go around. Let's take a guess. How many do we think?
I know over 100.
Over 100. Oh, yeah. A lot of characters. And they're all unique.
So we're gonna do this. All right, let's do this Price is Right style. I bid $1, so one champion.
Okay, you know that is a damn lie. Please fix
But
that.
you guys are gonna go over. You guys are gonna go over it. So I'm gonna win. That's
Okay.
that's
You
my
go
strat.
now, and then I'll go.
Okay, no, but seriously, I think isn't there 110?
Say,
Oh, you're breaking up there.
Holy cow.
Sorry.
want to say 117.
I'll say 116.
My guess, without looking,
Okay.
is okay 123.
Oh, darn it.
That's my guess.
That's-
No, I didn't
Oh,
look
no,
yet.
I thought you did.
I didn't look yet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna check it out. But while I'm looking it up, so I wanna know what have you been up to, Eli? How have you been?
I've been good. This weekend, I went to the grain silos. And I
Oh, the
climbed
grain
up. Yeah, I
silos.
took pictures. I put them on the Facebook. You can look at them. Nice pictures. It was like 16 stories high. It was crazy. The
So-
building smelled terrible.
Everyone else goes to watch the new team and team movie getting shot. You go over too.
Yeah, I took a picture of the staging area of that place. They didn't let me in. I was like, can I go
They
in?
didn't
And
let me in.
they-
I was
like,
attempting to, take
I
pictures
was
of things.
attempting to break and enter and probably murder the director just for fun.
I
But
read the sign. No Jews allowed.
yeah, no, there's a ton of Jews on this. What are you talking about?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's-
Why am I having 100?
It's funny
Okay.
'cause it's
Oh,
true.
I have it. All right. So what did you say again? I remember I said 123.
I said 117.
Did 116.
You guys are gonna think I'm bullshitting here, but
What?
it's 124 champions as of March
oh
12th.
man, what a guess!
Now you guys gotta believe me? I actually guessed.
I believe you. It was a good guess though.
I guessed. You gotta believe me.
You guessed
Yeah.
all the jelly beans
Wow.
in the jar.
Actually, there's a trick. Okay, side tangent. There's a
Okay.
trick to get around that.
Okay.
Did you know there's? I have no idea what the math problem is, but if you take over 50 people's guesses of something
Yeah.
and average it, it will be very close to the actual.
Cool.
So if you ever go to one of those places that do that, like go around and ask everybody. Just ask 50 people how many you think are in there. Take down all their numbers and then get the average and then make that your guess. And I guarantee you'll win every time. You'll be the closest.
Well, what if someone like throws a wrench in and it's like 1,000? He's gonna throw
No,
that
that's-
average way off.
All right, if you can disregard that one if you want, but theoretically, if they're actually trying, it should work all the time. But yes,
okay.
that wrench thing could put a damper in some things. Come on, but usually there's 1,000 jelly beans in there. That's usually what some people actually do guess.
Well,
So,
yeah, it's a good guess when it comes to jelly beans.
Yeah.
You can kind of like count how many up the side.
Yeah,
You
so-
count them up and then you just like, wow, there's a lot. And pick a number.
So you went on an epic grain silo adventure. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Buffalo is filled with old, cool.
Oh, there's a really
Handful
gross
stuff.
thing though. That place closed down in 1988. We learned this from the guard.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we ran into the guard at the end, and his dog chased us. And the dog was like on a 65-foot leash. And I was thinking, what is the point of even having a leash when it's this long?
It's intimidation.
It is that was a long leash. That was terrifying. I thought I was gonna die. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was just thinking.
Something about it was an
Oh yeah,
interesting
so the
story.
place closed down in 1988, and they still had grain in the silos, and the grains have been leaking out every year. It's rotted. It's totally rotten, and it just leaks out into the building, and it smells like elephant dung.
Why? Okay, whoa. Why do you? How do you know what elephant dung smells
Look,
like?
I've been to the zoo.
Okay, all right. That's actually
Yeah,
that
like
is
it
actually a
smells like
very
the elephant
reasonable-
house. Yes.
That is a very reasonable explanation why you know how that smells.
Yeah,
like
and
that. All right.
At first, it smelled like
I did not even think about
tomato
the zoo.
sauce, and then the tomato sauce got worse and worse, and like stinkier and stinkier, and then it started to smell like peanut butter noodles. You
So
know
we
about
went
peanut butter
from-
noodles.
I actually like those. Those are really good. But,
I don't like them, and now I'm justified in not liking them because the extreme end of peanut butter noodles is elephant dung. So
Wow.
it goes
Oh,
tomato
man.
sauce, peanut butter noodles, just shit, and then elephant dung.
So we found out how Elias' senses work, and when it comes to smell,
Mhm.
that's how everything divulged to.
Yeah, it was so gross. It was awful, and it got all of my shoes. And that's why my shoes were wet, and I have to wear nice shoes today.
Yes, you got your nice shoes. Nice shoes. Yeah. In terms of video games, what have you been playing?
Just Age of Empires 2.
Just Age of Empires. Wow, we're all a bunch of boring people
I
playing the
know,
same
same thing
games.
over
How
and
dare
over
we
again.
like a game and stick to it?
I play.
Jeez.
There's so much to do in it, you know.
Okay, if you want to be
yeah.
honest, then like PlayStation Plus, I've been playing also Guacamelee.
Oh, yo, Guacamelee.
Fighting game.
That's a good fucking game. It's kind of a fighting game. You're a luchador, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
right? And you're going. It's like it's a 2D, and you're going through different levels. If I
Yeah.
remember, it's kind of a platformer, but but it's got beat 'em ups
Yeah.
aspects to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good game. I played it for like one time. I don't know where I played it. I want to say it was like at a place where people were playing games. I played it for like half an hour. It was really fun. Good game. Good game, man. Well, myself,
Yeah.
I've been playing Monster Hunter. That is the big one, I will say. And I've been playing a little bit more Ori and the Blind Forest. I was inspired because I don't know. I started to like the game, and then at the same time I
You
dropped
still
off.
hate it with the whole controller problem.
Yeah, so I've been using it with the mouse and keyboard. So
And you
I
can
don't
always
have
borrow a controller from me. I don't know why we don't.
an Xbox One controller. That is true. They
Yeah.
do have drivers for it now. Yeah, because the problem is that after I play for like 20 minutes, I hate my hands starts hurt based on what the keyboard layout is. Again, this is just a me thing. I don't think anyone would have a problem using the keyboard, so I don't get to play too much of it. And that's why I didn't play much of it. But I played it a little bit, and I got a little bit farther. I was showing a little bit of my video in the pre-show for you guys to check it out. It's a good game, the art style is just really what drives me from loving. It drives me to play that game, believe it or not, because I just love looking at it and going through the world and just seeing all the cool effects and stuff. That's my honest reason why I like it so much.
That's a fair.
I was never a fan of Metroidvania style games where you got
Really?
I was not. I never liked Metroid either back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, I just didn't like it. It's not my type of game, not my type of cup of tea. But here I am pushing through the Ori and the Blind Forest. 'Cause I like the way it fucking looks.
That is good. Metroidvanias are so fun. Definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
One of
They're-
my favorites.
And of course, some Monster Hunter and everything. Like I said, I meant up. I had a little fun little story. This actually happened to me on Monster Hunter 1. I didn't mention it last week because it happened a couple weeks ago. I was playing online. I met this weird, like, hunter rank person, like 96 or 68 is one of those. Well, literally one of those two numbers. I don't remember. And after we did 2 hunts, it's like, I love you. You're awesome. They added me as a friend. They're like, I love you. We should get together and meet. I'm totally a girl. That was the next sentence.
They said that to you?
Yes, and I'm
And
like,
You didn't meet them?
No, I didn't meet them.
What if they were a girl? What if they really
They probably
wanted you?
were. Statistically speaking, they probably were a girl at this point.
Did you at least add them to your friends list or something?
No, we did. That was the order that happened to us. Like, you're awesome. Add to friends list. I love you. I'm totally a girl.
You should meet her, Matt. It could be true love.
Yeah, I actually don't. Okay, it could be a girl, but I don't think it is. No, it's happened to me before on Monster Hunter 1 back in the PlayStation 2. Literally the first time I went online beyond playing with friends.
Yeah.
That I teamed up with just another person. It was a fucking person. They said they were a girl. They're like, I love you. Here's my friend request. And I'm like,
What if it was the same person?
Well, Matt,
oh my god,
fate.
wait a second. What are the what do you know what?
Mind blown.
No.
Yeah.
That if I remember correctly, you gotta correct me if I'm wrong, Crazy Beepers here, but when the original like 3 servers, wasn't it literally like 315 and then like 10? Like there was only like more than like 4
there were-
people at most ever playing the game.
Well, first there were the 3 worlds, like red, green, and blue.
Yeah, those were okay. They were basically that's what I was referring to. Is like they're the servers pretty much.
Yeah. But then you had like all the different towns.
Yeah. So I remember like the first one, I think it was red, was the most popular. They had like 300, and the other two were like literally like 50 and 10. It could, the numbers were so low back in the day. What if it is true?
you should meet her, and even if she catfishes you as a guy, okay.
Wait, is that what it's
That's
called?
the term. There's an MTV show called Catfishing.
Jesus. Oh,
I watched
Jesus
it.
Christ, I'm
Episode.
not hip with the kids anymore with the online lingo.
catfished once.
Yeah.
So wait,
You had a kid with her.
What's his name? Remember To Catch a Predator? What was his
Chris
name?
Chris
Hansen.
Hansen.
Was Chris Hansen catfishing people?
No. Well,
I'm a
kind of.
little-
Technically, yes.
I'm an underage little girl. Come put it in my butt. And then
Yeah.
they're like, I'm
But-
going to come put it in your butt, little girl / boy. Take a seat right over here. Have a cookie.
Have a cookie.
I
Have
don't.
some
Did he
sweet
actually
tea.
have cookies, or was that just a South Park thing?
was
I think he had
South
no. He had cookies.
Wait, did even South Park? I don't even remember if South Park even had the cookies. I think I just made that up. Where did I get that from?
I saw something yesterday like that.
Something
Maybe we
about
saw the
cookies.
same thing.
Where's Billy? I brought cookies.
Where's Billy? I brought cookies. So yeah, that was my Monster Hunter experience. I just want to share that little story. That's so weird how that happened. Oh man. Oh man.
You must
it's just
meet
so
her,
weird.
Matt.
I know.
This is where you're gonna meet someone that's do video games. It's fate.
Yeah, World of Warcraft. How many people have got married in World of Warcraft at this point? Like 100?
A lot. Hear about
I-
that sometimes.
Probably thousands at this point.
I have not heard
The
of it.
pandas have married.
I know they stopped posting on the gaming sites after a while because they're like, fuck, everyone's doing it now.
Yeah.
You know.
Not a lot of Monster Hunter
Oh
marriages.
no, my subscription fee. I'm gonna be late to my wedding.
Dude, what if that was a thing that happened at one point?
And they're so
and then they're
mad.
like, well, we're all gonna, Mom, give me the credit card.
Yeah.
And they're like 40, but still.
I'm
But-
sorry, there is a 40 player limit in this area, or else it's gonna start lagging and we won't be able to do our vows.
Oh my, can you imagine people being they would come, they were invited to the wedding, and be like, sorry, bro, we can't, server limit.
Server limit. Yeah.
I'm in the queue. No, that'd
I'm
be
the
worse.
groom.
That'd be worse.
Oh.
They're in the queue and they're at the wedding. No, the queue. Why did we pick the most popular server? Oh man. All right, we got to make an animation now at this point.
Pretty good idea.
That would be hilarious. That would be great. No one steal our idea out there. Well, if you do, we don't really care that much, probably.
Yeah.
Just
Credit us.
just credit us somehow by saying, "Hey, I got this idea from a podcast."
Yeah. Take the audio from our podcast and make an animation.
Yes. Oh yeah. Do it just like the co-optional animated podcast. Do it just like
Yeah.
that.
Game Grump.
We'll be so famous. We'll be so famous that someone will do that.
Remove from play, animation, TM.
Trademark. Trademark. Yeah. All right, so let's get into some little bites. First little bite there, Crazy Peeps. Oh, something that you were mentioning a little before, but now we're 100% confirmed about it.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront won't have classes.
Yes, in the recent, let's see, what was it? I think they were interviewing. Up until now, let me just read this article real quick here. Star Wars Battlefront up to now is in series built on classes. Before entering combat, player would pick a faction and then select a series of characters based on their classes. One would be like have a bazooka for taking out the big vehicles, or maybe you have a standard assault type person, everything like that. Or you could pick a fucking droidica, have a fucking shield, and wreck people's fucking day.
Rolled around.
By the way, I added a lot. That's not what this article said.
No, yeah, I understand that, but I do miss the droideca just because of the fact that when we played online together, we would just like group up like a bunch of us. And then
We did do
someone
that
would
one
do the
time.
Optimus Prime voice. Droidecas roll out.
That did happen one time. I did do that one time with you ever. That was it. I think you did it with a lot of other people, but I do remember when we did it. It was pretty awesome. And you had to get in a hallway and bring up your shields. And what I used to do is we would team up. 4 people would go, cut off both hallways, bring up the shields, and the person would be trapped in the hallway.
Well, what I loved was the Cloud City. Remember, like the giant bridge of death.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that Bridge of Death.
It's like just pretty much a bunch of droidecas with shields. Just
So apparently there was some type of interview or something. I don't know exactly where this came from. Game Radar is one who originally posted it. DICE confirmed that they will be moving away from 5-man squad-based things with a unique part. Okay, sorry. Moving away from the class-based system and favoring for a customization system like all their other type of games. Pretty much you'll have like kind of like a loadout. You'll be able to pick like I have an assault rifle and I'll have this attachment for it.
but
And
doesn't
this and that.
Battlefield and Hardline have classes? Like, there's
Sort
like
of,
the
it's a
engineer
customization
and,
type
like,
thing.
Scout.
Sort of. It is customization a little bit. But you can always. I don't remember. To my knowledge, it's just like that. You can customize your loadouts. Not exactly like the way Call of Duty does it, but that's what recently what Battlefield's been doing. Now I could be wrong. I didn't play the new Hardline, so. But that's to my knowledge how they're doing it. So they'll be doing that, and this one you'll be able to customize your stuff. And apparently you'll be able to set up a 5-man squad type of scenario, and stuff like that. So, no more classes. I know you talked about this a little bit, Crazy Peeps, that you feel that that's the way it's always been. Why change it at this point?
Because it's not Battlefront. It's Star Wars Battlefield Edition.
That is an interesting topic to discuss in my. Let's see, because we always get this thing like if you look at games like Monster Hunter or Dark Souls, or let's just go with those 2 examples. You could say that the way Monster Hunter's game, like the way you got to actually commit to your swings and everything, that's what makes it Monster Hunter. If you changed it where you could go slash and then duck out and like any other type of game where you could hack and slash, then you would say, then you're not playing Monster anymore. It's just another game. Which is interesting because at what point is streamlining a game a bad thing? Like, 'cause like in this case, like
Well-
everyone doesn't like it, which I kind of agree. I kind of wish we still had the classes. It would be cool. Still have the classes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's EA's game now. It's not pre-radical.
Was it Pandemic? Was that what they were called?
Yeah,
I think that's what they were called.
but yeah, it's not them anymore. So that's why it's like.
And it's their engine, so I bet you $20. They're like, whoa, we never really designed this to have like a class thing. We could probably code it and make it work, but fuck that. My feelings on it, when you streamline your game, you definitely open it up to getting more audiences. Because a lot of people, when they play Monster Hunter, they're like, Why when I slash can't I just dodge while I'm slashing? It just makes sense. That's, other games are like that. That are people are like, well, that makes it Monster Hunter. So I kind of feel like that. I'm always favoring the
it's still
side.
Capcom making it. It's not someone else picking
Yeah.
up the name and then making it different.
Yeah, that is true. I've always favored that games sticking with the way they were. Because you look at Halo. The new Halo is going to be changing. They're modernizing. Being able to
Yeah.
look down the iron sight, being able to run
It
pretty much
looks-
all the time.
It looks pretty much just like Call of Duty.
Yeah, they modernized it. They got the latest, ideas and stuff, which again is, you could debate that is progress, but at the same time, what point are you giving up the spirit of the game? I feel like first-person shooters, they can get away with it more because most people want to be able to do that. Let's run. Now, like you see, a lot of games are taking the Titanfall thing where you can fucking wall
be all
ride and
mobile
everything.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So in that case, I feel like it's a necessary push forward. But then you have games like Monster Hunter and like, you know what, even say Battlefront here. At this point, it looks like it's just going to become another shooter with a Star Wars skin, which maybe that's okay because Star Wars has always been that series that you just put a skin on it. You take Star Wars and put it on any game, and there you go. It's a Star Wars game,
I know,
Yeah.
but it's just like Battlefront wasn't supposed to be like the serious first-person shooter. It was just a running gun game.
Yeah, and I kind of feel the class system and it worked good with that universe because that's where you actually have the droidicas, and you actually have the standard of stormtroopers, and then you have your standard jetpack guys.
Yeah, now it's. I don't know the
Now we don't exactly know how the customization is going to work. They might have went into a little bit more detail, but the article I'm reading, it doesn't really seem to go into that much. We just know there will be customization. Now, whether that will be kind of like you were referring to before, maybe like I don't know exactly how Hardline does it. Maybe they have classes that you then modify. Like they have default loadouts that
Well,
you
I
then
mean, they have
modify,
the-
but I don't know.
Usually it's like in Battlefield you had the medic who can actually revive down teammates, or the support which could drop ammo for teammates. Like they had classes, but I mean you could still like choose the different weapons that they had available to them.
Yeah, so there was like a class system with customization. Okay, maybe that's how it will be though. Would that be fine if each loadout had a default configuration that was similar to like the classes?
Like I don't have a problem with them adding more weapons than just like the one weapon you get for choosing that class. Like that's fine, but
Yeah, I hope maybe that's what they're doing. Who knows? We'll have to see because again, I don't have a lot of details on it.
I mean just it's still gonna end up being like, oh, hey, this is the best weapon. It's got the best fire rate, the best range. Everyone's just gonna roll with that.
Yeah, mostly that's how it usually all comes down to. The general thing is people just pick the best thing, and then after that point, then you'll eventually get a team that actually is smart and actually has strategy, and then they'll actually win because they actually have strats. But yeah,
Oh.
generally people just pick the best thing.
What was it that I looked into? Like for pre-ordering, some of the things that they had available for pre-order, like death emotion, like emoticons, like when your guy dies,
Death emoticon.
like he'll do like some weird dance or something.
Oh, okay, they'll do something weird when they
That-
die. Kind of like grunt head, like the grunts in Halo when they would have their heads blown off. They do like a little
Yeah,
party.
but one of the things was you get early like instant access to a few weapons.
Weird.
It's
Cool.
like, how's that a pre-order bonus for just getting instant access?
Yeah, pre-order bonuses. We could go a whole. We gotta do a show on pre-order.
That's how they always
stuff.
are. They're always like, get the exclusive gun when you pre-order
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's not an exclusive. It's
Not
just
exclusive?
instant access. Just
to a
it's
high-ranking gun or something.
I don't know if it's high ranking. It's just I think it
Just
was like
other.
Han Solo's blaster.
That's pretty small.
which is just a
Interesting. I
pistol.
want to
Yeah.
look a little more into that. Maybe we can find out more.
But you can get the Han Solo. You say Han Solo. I just realized.
Han.
Han. You say like Han Soap.
Han Solo.
Um,
Han Solo.
I say,
Han
did I
Solo.
say Han?
I don't know
You
what
said
you said
Han.
at all. I don't know. We'll look at the tape at the end of the
anyways,
show.
so you can get his blaster.
Okay,
anyways.
Mikey.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's a
By
good
the way,
point.
if you guys don't
Can't even
know,
talk. Can't
which
even
actually
talk
you guys
that.
do know because you guys watch it. You
Yeah.
guys watched it. I was wrong. I said Mikey Mouse or whatever. Fuck
Michael
it.
Mouse.
Fuck it. Fuck all you guys. Yeah, fuck all you guys. Next. Rockstar won't ban you for using mods in your single-player GTA 5.
Oh, good.
All right, so last week there was there's a lot of mod-based stories recently because the whole big thing with the mods happened. Now every website's gonna put anything with the word mod in it so people will read it.
Probably.
So there was a little thing going on where there was alleged bans that people were getting
Why?
in multiplayer.
Oh, multiplayer.
Yeah, in multiplayer, things like, oh, I have a mod that lets me kill people instantly with one shot.
Well,
or-
that's hacking.
Oh, I have a gun that shoots cars.
Well, modification is a pretty general term.
Oh, it shoots
Hacking
cars
can go
out of it.
technically can go under being a mod. So anyways,
literally just, like AK, just like change the cars, just going.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
a sweet gun. In the
Dude, a
game.
lot of people do some cool shit with GTA mods on the PC, so a lot of cool stuff. So something like stuff that happened, they came out and updated their questions and answer section saying that no, single-player mods are fine. We're not banning people for single-player mods. Everyone calm
Multiplayer
down.
mod can get kicked
Just so that's like a little PSA.
because you don't want griefers.
You don't want yeah, that's mostly why the big thing. But people had a knee-jerk reaction to it because, with GTA on PC, what was the biggest reason people buy that for the PC? Because they want to mod the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of the actually, other than Skyrim, GTA 4 probably was one of the most modded games, right?
Fallout.
Oh, and
4.
Just Cause also. I think the second one was it.
Cause.
That's also one that was modded a lot,
Far
right?
Cry had a lot of mods, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's up. We
Well,
can at
like
least agree it's up there with
Big,
one of the most
big
modded
free
games, right?
roaming world games always get mods.
Yeah, so
because they're
we'll at
fun.
least put it up there that it's definitely 4 was definitely one of the more modded games.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag. If they can sail on land. Fuck your sandbars.
Fuck your Sambo. The Black Pearl can sail on land. No, wouldn't that be cool, dude? Did anyone do that? Anyone mod like the Black Pearl into the
Probably.
Assassin's Creed?
Are there mods for Assassin's
I
Creed?
don't.
I don't feel like that's a modded. Like you probably can't
There's
really
got to be a
access
way
the
to get
code.
around the Uplay stuff, right? There's got to be a way.
Well,
There's
it'd be-
somebody.
It would be interesting.
Modders, get to it. I bet you guys already did get to it. Send me the links, modders. I want to have the Black Pearl.
They're probably very complicated mods to install.
Yeah,
because
probably.
of that.
Probably. Yeah, so if you guys want more details, update their Q&A if you want their full spiel on it. So everyone calm the fuck down. Everything will be fine.
Calm 'em.
Next little bite. Oh, this is a cool one right here.
Ooh,
Eli
yeah.
was jumping with joy.
Was I?
No, he wasn't. I like to think he was.
Oh, okay.
Esports and other gaming words officially added to the dictionary. Now, by the dictionary, this is specifically dictionary.com. That when I read that, I was like, the dictionary? What is this? Webster? This? That? Nope, just dictionary.com.
That's fine though. That's good.
They added the word esports, which I guess at this point that will be the name for competitive video gaming.
Now it doesn't
going
have
forward.
to, like, if you're writing a paper, you don't have to put it in quotes anymore, like esports,
Yeah.
and then explain it. Now
The
it's
thing
just a
that
word.
I want to double check right now. Okay, no, they didn't. Okay, good. All right, I'll give you props, dictionary.com. Okay, so the way they decided to spell it
Okay.
was just all lowercase esports.
No
they
hyphen.
They didn't do none of that. What is usually like a big E with the weird.
With a hyphen.
Yeah, with the hyphen. Like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God, dictionary. Thank God, because that shit's so dumb.
They could have put alternate spellings, like, also can be, alternate spellings. in the
Yeah,
dictionary.
yeah, I know. Like, I didn't. I'm looking at their.
What's the
Their
definition
blog
that they
post.
give?
Oh, it's the dictionary. The dictionary.
The
Dictionation. The dictionation. Okay, no. The definition they give is competitive tournaments of video games.
Oh, it's very descriptive.
This is not the actual. Actually, if I Google, let me actually search for it. No, I'm looking at their blog post. That's the reference I have here.
And what other gaming words did they
The
add?
other ones they added was
Pwned.
Frag.
Black Hat.
Noob.
Black
Black
Hat,
Hat.
a hacker who violates the security system for personal profit.
I've never even
graphic
heard
game.
that word before.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Dark web, docs,
Okay.
esports, gender fluid,
That's not a gaming word.
gender
Well, I guess
fluid,
it kind of is
related
now,
to a person
but
whose gender identity or general. Wait, what?
it's gender you can drink.
His gender ship, slacktivism,
Ship?
smartwatch. Wait a second. They added a
These
lot,
are-
just internet.
just
they
words.
They added a bunch of like internet stuff. That's
Oh.
what this really is.
Leet spelled with the 3s.
Yeah, apparently these are gaming words. So fuck you, escapist. Anyways, docs, esports, gender fluid. What is it? What is it? Okay.
You put the gender fluid in your car to keep it like from getting triggered.
gender, basic.
Basic?
Characterized by. Oh Jesus, these are big words. Characterized by dictatal or unnatural style. Why are you guys making me read this?
Yeah, that's a good
Because you
point.
have the monitor. that
I know
has-
that's true.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
also a good point.
Guys, get your tablets. Jeez,
Provide us with tablets.
Yeah,
please,
you should buy a tablet.
buy a tablet.
for the show.
Oh, you should get one of those tablet like coffee table.
Okay, horror.
Ooh.
Okay, horror, unoriginal style, interest, or behavior. You're basic. Like a basic. People always say basic bitch. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were talking like basic, like the coding.
No, that would be again. These are. I've come
C++.
to realize these are. They added
thought-
internet words. Is what they did. They didn't add
Basic.
gaming specific.
Is,
There's
is
only
Ratchet in there?
no.
Fap in there.
No.
Fap.
Life hack is
That
on
needs to be
there.
in the dictionary.
Life hack is on there.
That's a okay
There's
one.
a big internet
Crush
word after that
Blossom.
happening.
What's Crush Blossom?
an ambiguous worded headline whose meaning can be interpreted in the wrong way. Or, oh, like this fucking Escapist article that said esports, other gaming words officially added to the dictionary. Like that. Because this
Maybe.
is the internet words. These are not gaming words.
I thought that's also, what is that also called? Clickbait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also called clickbait, pretty much. Yeah, so it's, okay, so the whole point of this was, hey, esports has a, I think this is the second place that officially has like, its name. Forgot who else added it a while ago. I think I want to say, I don't remember. I'll have to figure it out. I'll let you guys know. I'll check it in the forums and stuff. Yeah, so this is the second relatively big place that recognized esports as a word, which again, I think at this point going forward is going to be the flag that everyone goes under when they refer to competitive video gaming. It's just easier. People get it. Ba-bing, ba-doo. Bada bing, bada boo. More recognition is always cool. Next little bite, which I think crazy people want to take this one.
Oh yeah. 10 years ago, the Leroy Jenkins MMA was born.
Maymays. Them Maymays.
Maybe, baby.
Yes. So let's, you know what we should do in honor of it? We have it right here.
Oh, we can hear the audio.
Yes, you can hear that.
Okay, guys. These eggs are
Too
getting
loud.
soft.
Too loud. Okay.
By the way, it's an old YouTube video, so
You gonna
the
skip
sound,
ahead or you just
the
play
sound
thing?
is hilarious. So they talk for a little while, and you, actually, while it's going through, Pat, you should explain what it is for people who don't know.
Lower Black Rock's Fire, I believe. On raid.
Yeah.
Like they redid it into a dungeon. But
I'm coming up with 32.33.
yeah, they're at the part where pretty much go into the area room. Bunch of eggs are gonna hatch. The dragon homes. They're gonna start running around destroying your party.
And here it is.
Okay.
Missed it.
Oh, we didn't hear the Leroy Jenkins.
No, it's going right now. So that happened. He ran in and fucked everyone,
And then he had chicken.
and then he became one of the most OP cards in Hearthstone.
That's a Hearthstone
really
card?
good card.
Yeah, super good card.
He also became in Warlords of Draenor. You can do the dungeon, like kind of revival.
Wait a second. Question: did they add Leroy Jenkins as a character in Heroes of the Storm?
Not in Heroes of the Storm, but he for the garrison.
Yeah.
In Warlords of Draenor, you could actually get him as a companion for the garrison.
He's such an amazing name.
Leroy
Like,
Jenkins.
how did he come up with it? Is that his real name, or did he come up with that?
No, it's not his real name.
Okay, he came up with an amazing username.
Did you meet him
great.
at that 1 year at PAX, Crazy Peeps? Did you actually get to see him? He was walking around. He was giving out a pin that was like, "Hey, if you find me, yell Leroy Jenkins." It gives you a pin. Yeah, that must have been very annoying for him.
I don't even know what he freaking looks like in real life.
Did you
I don't
kiss
know.
his
He,
face?
he actually cast though, like he would cast like for competitive World of Warcraft games. He did
Cool.
some other stuff too that I don't remember. But yes, he was there. I don't know. He seemed like a cool guy. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, they need to add him to Heroes of the Storm. The Lost Vikings are gonna be coming, so let's get Leroy Jenkins next. That'd be awesome.
Are the Lost Vikings?
Great.
they are.
Yeah, that was confirmed. I actually thought like a couple months ago.
It's just,
I could be wrong. I could have been clickbaited.
well, it's just that we thought it was just like StarCraft, Warcraft. Yeah.
Nah, it should be everything. They should add, they also should add the cars from the rocket racing. What's it called? Rock and roll racing, I think it was called. Yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah, they need to add the cars. Add the cars.
That might be a little too OP though. It's like, oh,
If they have a tank. There's literally a fucking tank. Why not have a car?
that's Sergeant Hammer. You're not a tank. You're
Oh,
the
yeah.
person inside the tank.
Oh yeah, I'm the person inside the tank. Oh man. Next and final little bite. Sega continues to wind down relevancy, and they won't have a booth at E3.
Oh.
This is yet another big company that is now saying fuck that. Well, I guess you could debate if Sega's a big company anymore.
It used to be big.
Yeah, they no longer have a booth at E3. It shows that some of the-
Sega does what Nintendo.
Yes, exactly. Well, actually, no, he's doing exactly what Nintendo's doing too. You know what? I think this shows an example that E3 is becoming less important than it ever has been. Not only is Sega pulled out, Nintendo's out, Sega pulls out. Hell, there's rumors that Konami might pull out too now. I think that people don't want to spend all this big money for these unnecessary big booths for like little coverage and anything. It just makes sense. Plus, Sega is not the same company it used to be. They're really not making
Consoles.
consoles or games like they used to anymore. They're pretty much like a publisher. Like Creative Assembly makes more shit than Sega does at this point. They pretty much are just they're pretty much just publishers. To be honest. Yeah, they have a Sonic game once in a while, but Sonic is not.
No,
what
they
it used to
don't.
be.
They have a Sonic Boom game. That's not even Sonic.
They have Sonic Jump Fever.
So E3, I guess they don't want people with big booths.
Ow.
I think E3 might need to start changing up their models, making these booths a little cheaper. Get more of an indie presence because of each. I know this year it's just Sega and maybe 2 other companies, but eventually they don't want to pay all this money for these big spaces. That at the end of the day, can we really say that having those giant booths or give you that much extra money? It makes sense to be at E3 to have some type of videos and stuff, but to have a giant booth, it just seems so unnecessary.
Good press.
Nintendo would just doing their Nintendo Directs.
I
doing
know.
Great.
I honestly feel more and more companies are going to go that route. It's the modern age. Like as much as Nintendo still doesn't understand that maybe they shouldn't be nickel and diming all the YouTubers for their money,
Yeah.
but they at least understand that they need to put out these videos, and they can control their message that way better than just going to blogs and going to these events. And plus, it's costly to go to these events, guys. Like they pay so much money for these booths. Like some of those cost $500,000. Some of those booths, and like, for what? Like, we're gonna put a $500,000 booth up for like 3 shows a year. Fuck, man. So I don't blame them. And plus, again, Sega, fuck. And now there's one thing I was reading on I don't know if it was NeoGAF or something. Apparently, there's this Sega statue that's been there since like the first E3 or whatever. It's been there every year, and apparently this will be the first year it won't be there. So that's kind of sad for people who actually went to E3 and saw that. Now, I don't know how true this is because I've never gone to E3, but I heard that was kind of a story that was funny to me. One other thing I had to mention about this, they said they will still be there in some capacity with their partner, some of their partners. They
With
will
their
be
life
some of their
part-
content. They have a specific example. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Probably Creative Assembly.
Yeah, from what I'm getting from their little thing here is like Creative Assembly might have a small booth where they'll have their little information there.
They will just show up. Oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
also there's
bringing
rumors
out another
that
Total War game.
also there's apparently some speculation as well. Obviously, their Total War Warhammer type of stuff will be at like PC-based related booths, like probably be like an NVIDIA booth or something like that. So they will have stuff there, just not a whole dedicated booth. So there you go. There you go on that stuff.
Right.
Yay! So that's all the little bites.
Actually, I think one game that I've been watching and looking forward to for the past 3 years might finally
What is it?
go.
Tell us. Tell us the goods. What?
Kingdoms Under Fire 2.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Sounds interesting. What is that? I've never heard of it.
Kingdom Under Fire was like a game on the Xbox. It was pretty much kind of like RTS and hack and slash combined.
The little MOBA?
No.
Can't even
How
imagine.
does RTS?
RTS, real-time strategy, hack and slash, the heroes, they hack and
so
slash each
real-time
other.
strategy, like Age of Empires,
Yeah.
where you move your units.
So it's that kind of
Bad, but like
hack and slash?
pretty much you have your infantry, you customize your different stuff, like barracks, but then when you're on the map and you're actually fighting, pretty much hold down a button and you get to select your different armies, tell them where to go, do what.
Sounds like that Rome, Total War or whatever it's called.
Kind of, but then
Sounds
you
kind of cool.
have your character, the main character, and you got your own troop, and you go on the battlefield.
Do you go into first or like first or third person?
You're in third person. And you
Interesting.
have
So
different
it's an RTS
abilities.
where you can go down and
What's it called again?
actually be
Kingdom
a
Under
person.
Fire.
There are some other games that are like that too. I
wonder if
don't
it'll
know
be on
any of them off the top of
PC.
my head, but I remember there are other games that did that as well. But those games are kind of cool, actually. The whole idea that you play RTS and you can go down
Well,
and be one of the guys.
The reason why I'm looking for this one is now it's going to be like a hack and slash RTS MMO.
Ooh.
It's like supposedly it's going to be you make guilds and fight over the continent to gain land. And actually, you can build castles and like siege.
That sounds
Interesting.
sweet.
When you play those type of games, how much is there a trade off between playing a long time as a single person and then not controlling like the RTS part of it?
What are you trying to ask?
Because with those games where you play an RTS and then you can go down and be one person, right?
Yeah.
How much you have to balance that well, or can you literally like be the guy for like the whole game? Would that probably
No,
doesn't work
you
out
are
well.
that guy. That's your main character.
Okay, I see now what you're saying.
Well,
So he's
it's
like the commander.
Yeah, you're the commander.
Ah, okay,
and
I
you
get it
have your
now.
own abilities and you fight among the troops.
I see. I
So-
I misunderstood. So it's kind of like a hero system.
But
pretty
you
much.
still have like all the individual troops, like archers.
So you move the
Cavaliers
troops
and stuff.
around.
So it's like a
and they're
hero
on the
system.
ground?
Yeah.
You move the troops around, then you can go on the ground.
Well, you are on the ground. You control it simultaneously.
So
Not
my
following.
question is so is it like
Not
a
sure I'm
hero
following.
system,
Sorry.
kind of like Lord of the Rings was, where
Like,
you have
you're
a hero?
on the ground at the same time. It's like you can bring up a map at any time to tell your troops to move here, like shoot arrows
So
there.
the whole thing takes place on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it took place like from the sky view as
No,
well as
not
on the
sky
ground.
view. You are on the ground.
All right, that's
Okay,
where I was
understand
confused.
what it is now.
I want to
too.
see pictures though. Still, it sounds.
So it's not
fun.
like a hero system at all.
No.
I totally understand what you mean.
This
now.
is pretty different. This kind of reminds me of this. There's a Civil War game from the History Channel,
Yeah, this game's been in the making for a couple of years.
which
now.
sounds elaborate.
Elaborate.
It looks amazing.
Elaborate.
It's
That's
medieval.
elaborate. And it's in
Elaborate and
elaborate.
labyrinth.
Elaborate and elaborate. Inception. Boom.
David Bowie penis.
David Bowie penis.
Oh.
All right, let's move on to news of the week.
It's time for gaming news.
Also, that might have been a little loud.
Nope.
That's okay. That's okay. So our first news item here. How about you go ahead and take it away, Pat? Read all that lovely text.
After I just got in this whole Kingdom Under Fire speech.
Yes. Yes. They want to hear your sultry voice, and plus, we already know my track record for reading is pretty bad.
Okay. Konami issues copyright claim against journalistic video by Super Bunny Hop. So, Super Bunny Hop has been making a variety of content regarding the gaming industry for a while. And one of his latest videos involves some investigation and digging that he did regarding the unfolding situation of Konami and the fallout with Hideo Kojima and the
Mr.
Silent
Kojima.
Hill project.
Kojima.
Well, the video is now unavailable due to copyright claim made by Konami Digital Entertainment Company Ltd. for a short time, as opposed to a Let's Play. The content in question, emails, commentary, information gotten by Super Bunny, and speculation on what that information
I quoted this, so you cannot blame me for any weird things. It says.
Yeah, I should have read this before I said it. It was unclear what content Konami has claimed violated the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Oh, that
with the
sounds like an
video at
intense
this
act.
point. Later, a claim made against Mr. Weidman.
Weedman actually is how you say his name. Sorry.
Weidman was
That's the Super
removed
Bunny
by
Hop
you-
guy.
Okay. Was removed by YouTube themselves due to the fact that there was missing information, but then needs season
So, all this lovely stuff happened.
Lovely.
Yeah, so another thing, the reason I really want to bring this up, like, shows another reason how the copyright system can be abused. Like, there was no, I don't think there was any gameplay footage in that. It was his own screenshots of information he got, and they're still able to claim copyright on it and get the video taken down for
That's
a short
awful.
period of time.
He should have wrote an article.
This is actually just literally his videos are literally video articles.
Yeah, but he
That's-
should have, like, if he wrote it and posted up on a blog,
Well,
they couldn't have done this.
you said they had like images that were already.
Eli, we were
out.
living in like 2002.
22,500. It's the future. What's the point? What's the point?
My point is that this is YouTube is the thing. That is how you get your
Oh,
information out there.
no,
Now, yes,
no.
it is.
There's other ways.
Yes, it is.
There's
There-
articles.
Okay, there's a reason why video game blogs are dying. Video
No, don't
content
make
and
it a video
video
game
short
blog.
things are the.
Just
are
make
the-
it a blog.
That's no. I don't do what he says. I think if you're doing YouTube, you have a higher chance of getting your
You get
content out
seen,
there.
but you should also write it down and have like it in article form because people still read and like grown-ups read. I know we're
No.
like kids kind of.
No.
We are.
People like to hit play.
I
just have
know, but-
sound
Okay,
play.
wait, that's a totally different Okay, yes. Okay, we can
People
definitely agree if
read-
you just put up a transcript of what he found, no one would find out about it, even though he's a YouTuber. But anyways,
Super Bunny Hop. Man.
super funny. So
So-
that happened, and it just shows that like this system is still freaking messed up now. I wonder the reason. Now, only reason it came back up again is because, as we've read, Patrick was reading earlier, that YouTube actually reactivated themselves and said there was missing information. Now that you know what that means to me. I bet they
What?
literally just claimed the video and didn't really say that didn't point to where any of the actual content was, because the system's automated, it just went down, which sucks. Which sucks. That's my theory about it, but who knows?
He's got to put a disclaimer in front of his videos if he's gonna be doing stuff like this. The fair
Actually,
use, fair
he
use.
does
He
actually
does?
at the very end of every one of his
I should do
videos.
it at the beginning. because
robots are still aren't gonna.
No,
People are
but,
still
like,
gonna claim.
as soon as it gets reviewed, they see the disclaimer and the free whatever act it's called. He should put it at the beginning. Someone should tell him to put it at the beginning. Dumb to put it at the end. Like FBI warnings were never at the end of the movie. They're always at the beginning. They're the warning.
Well, FBI's warnings will also be at the end as well in the credits too.
Yeah, but they're in the beginning too, and that's the important part.
Well, anyway, irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Just the system is still flawed to where, look at this, they just need to claim without anything. And
Yeah,
it'll
because
go
too many
down.
people are ruining it by posting Family Guy clips. So they
I know
gotta
it's a
make
rough
bot.
area. It's a
Yeah.
rough area. So that's why I always feel that it should just go under review after someone claims it. It shouldn't just immediately go down. I don't never understand why it just immediately goes down. I know YouTube's got to collect their
Maybe
fix-
depending on
collect
the
their
size of the channel. Like if you have a bigger channel, you should get human attention. But if you're just some Joe Schmo uploading TV shows,
That's what the robots should take
yeah,
over.
the robot should deal with those. But the robot should report bigger channels to humans, and then the humans can make executive decisions.
Yeah, because I think that could be maybe an interesting way to
Do you
try it.
work
I
for
don't know if that
Skynet?
would work.
I
I don't know
could.
if that would work, but with some new system clearly needs to be made. Because right here, this literally was a video that was just going into detail what he thought was happening, what the information he dug up.
Opinionated video.
Opinionated based on evidence he found. He had a anonymous contact of emails from Konami and stuff like that. Because obviously Konami did not want this stuff to be seen.
How do they get? How do you get the emails?
He's in his video. If you guys watch his video, which I'll link to it in the chat. It's somebody he knows at Konami or something.
Ah,
A contact from Konami. He said in his video he goes in great length saying he feels it's a very strong, reliable source, and that's why he's even making a video, but still treated as rumor, and he can't confirm anything.
So he's like a journalist.
He is like Super Bunny Hop is one of the is kind of like a Total Biscuit type situation. He actually no, he makes very educational, quote, educational and professional type of videos. He definitely approaches it from the journalistic standpoint, and he makes those type of videos. They're not Let's Plays or anything. He did one series with Metal Gear Solid actually that Konami actually posted one time, so it's very
What?
funny.
That is funny.
He kind of helped him a little bit, so it's kind of funny.
That's fair.
But he definitely makes informative videos that are journalistic and opinion based in terms of like if you read an article on the internet, it's a video form of that, which a lot of people do that on the internet. That's why YouTube is such a better medium to do that, because not only you have the voice to read off your article, but then you have the video content. People can get
I
their
think you
impression.
should re-upload it with the disclaimer in the beginning.
Well, it's already back up, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you should make another little video telling Konami that they're wrong for doing that.
Yeah, well, it's again, this is a YouTube issue that I feel that like maybe your idea would work.
Hope
I
his friend
think the
doesn't
way
get
it should
fired.
be, it should just be where get your robots to get mosey over the music and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
come on, that's pretty easy.
That is
But for like
lazy
vi-
coding.
video
lazy
game
coding.
stuff, I know they're treating it like movies right now, where it should just be auto taken down.
Yeah.
But
it
YouTube
shouldn't.
really needs to just maybe be the forerunner, and really adjust how that stuff gets handled.
Yeah,
Because we are still in a gray area. Like, what is it actually even legal to repost
it's been around
derivative
for
work?
video games have been around for 20 years and they're still treated like movies.
Yeah, I feel that if someone, even though
30
it's
years,
derivative,
sorry.
it is derivative work where you're making money off someone else's work. That is
Exactly,
true.
that's
But I still feel that making a video, editing it, talking over it, you're still doing something.
People
You
that
should get some
review
money.
movies, like people that review movies, they're making money
But
derivatively.
he's making money based on content.
Well,
no, there
you-
is nothing in there. It literally is just the
There's no
screenshots and
images.
stuff on there. There is no video game stuff. That's the big problem.
They're making money
'Cause
off their
here's how
e-signature.
the system gets abused. So now here's a guy who is just making it an article-based video, like a video essay type scenario, where he's bringing out information to people. He's distributing information on what's going on, something that people cares about. And people care about what's going on with Konami in the gaming world, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And just because the system is flawed and it's designed to shoot down like the Let's Play type of video or the showing my game off against my permission types, like people people like him get hit in the process. And this is where the whole automation thing just does not work anymore because YouTube is bigger.
But I think also a lot of coders. This is a personal attack on people that code. They're kind of autistic and antisocial, and they really don't care about people.
I don't blame.
So
again,
their
yeah, I
bots
don't blame YouTube
Reflect their
because
personalities.
let's say this was a video essay. It was just I post a whole movie. Yeah, that gets YouTube in trouble. So I understand why they do this, but at this point they need to reevaluate video game content and really decide. I don't think it should just be an auto takedown.
Yeah, that's terrible.
They
Auto
just-
takedown. That's like a wrestling move.
Yeah, they just need to fix it, and that's just what we need to do. And I don't really have the answer. I just think that shouldn't be auto takedown. Maybe it should just be under review. Like when someone makes a claim, review it.
Under review. The bot should put it under review, it should like the video.
No, a person should look
No,
at
no,
it.
the
I
bot.
think.
The bot puts it in the under review category
okay, I
and
see what
takes
you're
like
saying.
monetization off it temporarily until it's viewed by a person within like a certain amount of time, and then if they don't review it in a certain amount of time, monetization can come back, but like at maybe half or something.
That might be the fair way to do it
Yeah.
because
I'm just trying to run a
the big,
business
the
here.
one big issue with that too, which I don't know how you get around this, because what are the biggest? When do you get your most views? The first 3 days your thing's uploaded. That's the people the problem had with the Nintendo agreement. Like they literally say, all right, post your video, submit with us, and then we'll review it, and then we'll give you your money. So literally it goes, you post your video, you wait a week or two, and then Nintendo will allow you to make money off the video. So after that whole 2 weeks, you probably already got your views, your video's never get watched again. Generally speaking. I guess that's not true. There's other times where you can,
Well, if there's
sometimes that's not
controversy,
true.
if there's controversy around your video, you're gonna get more views.
In a long period of time, yes.
Yeah.
So that's one drawback of doing it that way, but that might be the only fair way to do it. Keep the video up, and then maybe they could just stockpile what money they would have made and then give it to them at the end, I don't know. That's the tough part, man. They need to come up with some system because this is just not going to work anymore. And, Super Bunny Hop was a good video. We got a lot of information. It really showed that maybe Konami is just not – they never truly were all in on gaming. Like, they do a lot of more casino type of stuff nowadays and everything like that. And their head's in a different place. They don't consider just computer gaming a popular thing enough anymore. They're a bigger company overall.
They do like casino like with the slots in real life.
Yeah, they actually have video game themed ones in Japan. And
That's
actually, the CEO of Konami is a big guy who's lobbying to get gambling legalized in Japan or something.
He's got a gambling addiction.
Now I think he just has a stake in gambling machines.
He's-
That's
he's
why he
got
wants
a
it to be
children's
legalized.
Card game addiction.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah, that's true. They also do. They actually have game shops where they sell cards, and they actually have remember we were talking about last week about how the Metal Gear Solid clothing line.
Oh yeah.
They actually have clothing stores and everything. They have a lot more things besides making video games that they do. At this point in history, Konami is clearly not all up in about making AAA games anymore. They just want to focus on mobile and
Stuff.
other things
Stuff.
and other stuff,
Yeah.
So Konami, get your shit together. Stop being assholes. I hate you Japanese companies. Why don't you get the internet? Fuck. You got robots. You
Give it the
understood
time.
video games and robots, but you can't get the internet for some reason.
Yeah, they can't understand people. They're not people.
I still think it
people.
comes down to because most people that are running big companies in Japan are still old. Like, they take a long time to die.
Wow.
They live long there. They got good health.
Yeah, they got all those mushrooms.
They
Make
live
them
long
big.
and prosper.
Yes.
They wear kimonos.
All right, moving on to our next news item. Go ahead. How about you take that one, Elias? Think you
All
can
right, I
handle
will
that?
do that. Yeah, I believe so.
Me,
Yep.
me.
La la la. Campaign for Bloodstained funded in 6 hours. Koji Igasashi.
Actually, I think that was pretty.
Koji
I think it's
Igarashi.
Koji Igarushi,
Koji
Rashi?
Igarushi.
the guy who made Castlevania. Jeez, that'll
The
be
man who made. Oh yeah, it says it right there. Koji Eragajakasaki. Who
Jesus Christ,
co-directed
first you say you want him to die, and now you make it fun of the way they
Castlevania.
talk.
the
Sorry.
Castlevania Symphony. I can't say that either. Symphony of the Night, and subsequent productions work on more than a dozen Castlevania titles, effectively cemented popularity of the action platformer subgenre, popularly referred to as Metroidvanias, has launched a Kickstarter campaign to fund development of the new game, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. The fundraising drive has quickly caught fire.
Hash
Several
bringing-
people have died,
Hash bringing.
reaching $500,000 in under 6 hours. Cool.
Yes.
What's this game?
So it is. He's making a spiritual successor Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh, I heard about
there was only like a couple. They just have some screenshots, and he's mostly walking through
He's washing his
a
body.
gothic type of castle or cathedral, I think it is. And he's just talking over it, saying, "Hey, well, now that I'm on my own and blah blah, I need your help to make a new gothic horror style game where I can go refine the genre. I feel I can do good things with the genre still, and blah 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 blah." So another Metroidvania or Castlevania game. Well, hey, Ghosts and Goblins game pretty much is a Castlevania game almost, right? Sort of. Sort of. Anyways, so the reason I want to bring this up is one, oh yes, it's amazing it got funded in under 6 hours, and now they're just doing stretch goals for the rest of the month. It shows that people still want this type of game, and maybe that Konami wasn't doing a good job making these Castlevania games. So someone wants him to come up, rise up, and make a good one again. Yes, it won't be in the Castlevania name, but it will be in the same spiritual successor. And
Bloodstained.
this is another Kickstarter within 2 to 3 weeks that was a spiritual successor to an older game.
There's so many like this.
Yeah, one of the reasons I think that it's also why it's a lot of the people that played those games when they were kids, for maybe young teenagers or older teenagers, are now adults with incomes, so they will throw money at this for nostalgic reasons, which is pretty understandable. How fucking pretty much Broken Age worked out because everyone was like, "Fuck, there's no adventure games." I love these adventure games, so let's bring it back. In this case, though, I thought it was very interesting because it's another Japanese developer that's doing this. Because we had the Mega Man guy, we have this Castlevania guy now, and I want to say there was another person that I'm forgetting.
The Banjo.
Well, he wasn't. He's not Japan. He wasn't Japan.
Oh, there was a guy that made the Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh yeah. He was doing a Kickstarter for a tactic type of game, wasn't he?
Yeah, wanted to make a pretty much wreck kind of
Yeah. Stop moving it around so much.
body.
Just leave it. Just leave it on your. Leave it on your. Leave it on your
I can't.
lap. See,
Chairs aren't-
it's
these
doing
chairs
it
aren't-
again.
Don't,
Do it again.
Don't talk with your right hand.
Don't talk with your right hand.
Sorry, these
Any-
chairs aren't comfortable.
Yeah, they
I understand. Yeah, the mics are always having troubles. We're totally professional here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, another Japanese developer that's breaking off from the big corporate shell, and Kickstarter really provided people to to go out and do this. It took so long for the Japanese guys to do this, and I'm so glad to see these big name guys breaking off from the corporate guys so they can make a game they want. In this case, though, he's just making another Castlevania game, but apparently he really wants to do that, and he thinks he can do more with the genre. He did explain the game in more detail and stuff like that. Again, I wasn't super interested in the game. I was more interested in the aspect that, again, these Japanese developers are just branching off now and leaving this is unheard of, because the way it worked in Japan is you go work for a big company and you stuck there the rest of your life, and now they actually other ways that they can fund stuff. And it's very interesting. 'Cause I would love to see what these Japanese developers can do with when they have full creative freedom, because that's very rare. Like, I hate to bring this up, but Konami gave full creative freedom when it came to Metal Gear Solid, but it looks like that they're regretting that decision because it's costing them a lot of money. I always say the reason I think this is happening is that it was like a guy who was the owner. I don't know. Let's say the guy who was writing the checks for Metal Gear Solid games, and he was like, Kiefer Sutherland, why are we paying him $20 million to say 5 lines? Excuse me, I'm gonna start questioning your game development, sir. Dude, I honestly think that I bet you. I'm still hoping that David Hayter is just lying to us, and that he's actually in the game, and that there's gonna be a reverse around, and we're gonna see his voice come out of Snake's mouth. But I don't know. Kiefer Sutherland. I hope he doesn't. Don't get me wrong. In Ground Zeroes, he sounded good. It's just, man, I just want David Hayter back, man. He is the voice of Snake, Big Boss, and normal Snake. Just saying. What do you guys hope to see? I don't know. Are you guys interested that these Japanese developers are doing this more? Like, Kickstarter is
Yeah.
still a good thing at this point? Are you guys
Yeah,
still
that
fucking
makes-
surprised that Kickstarter is still funding stuff in less than 6 hours?
No, it's. I think Kickstarter is still coming up. It hasn't even reached its peak. It's not peaked yet. Still in its prime.
Still in its prime. I always thought it was a bubble that could be ready to burst, but it might be around to stay. This might be a new way to fund things on the internet. I don't know
Yeah.
how long it's going to last, but
How long has it been around for? Like 4 years, maybe.
I think the site itself has been around for a while. But can
But
we
it's getting
honestly,
really popular in the last year.
Can we? Yeah, I would say like the last 2 years.
Last
is when
2
it,
years.
no, even more than that. Because when did Double Fine Adventure happen? Let me see.
Should make a potato salad.
Yeah.
You're done.
No, that was just like a humorous thing that happened that made it even more popular. It's
It was like
wow, you can
it
fund
showed how
anything on
it also
there.
showed the flaws of the Kickstarter system too, like how you're really
Yeah,
not
that's
getting
true.
anything. Double Fine Adventure was
Show 'em potato
posted.
salad.
When was Double Fine Adventure posted? Wow, look at this is so old.
What I would like to see is can't think of the guy that did Smash Brothers. So he's always wanted to do
Other things. Break. I don't know. He might not leave it. I don't know. Maybe he won't leave Nintendo to do said thing. That would be cool.
But
Uh,
he just wants to make something other than Smash Brothers over and over again.
Yeah. Why can I not see it? Where is the date for these things? Why is there no date? Where is the date? I can't find the date. The only thing I see. Oh, wait, updates. Here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, April 20. Oh no, bad going bad. I'm going. Sorry, I know this is gonna be so interesting. All right, This thing started on February 10th, 2012.
Okay.
12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, I wouldn't say till I want to say it's been around for like since 2010. But I could be wrong about that. But I would say 2012, 2011 is
popular.
when the big boom happened.
You know, Patreon is coming up now. That's the big new thing. In
Yeah.
getting
Hey,
funded.
coming up now. Fuck, man. People have been abusing that for like a year.
Yeah,
Okay, I
well,
say
everybody's
abusing.
abusing it now.
Yeah, I say abusing, but I don't actually mean abusing.
Oh.
Like, just easier way to describe it real quick. Yeah, a lot of people jumped over to do that.
We should get a Patreon for the show.
Sure. I don't know. I don't. you
Post
know.
it on Facebook.
I prefer the show to be free, and then people just watch
It can
ads.
still be free. They don't have to.
I still believe that's the most fair. Even much, I hate ads. I do hate ads.
Well, I mean,
And if you guys want to use ad block, that's fine. But I still feel that putting up something for free and having ads over it is the most fair way to do things.
yeah.
I still do, because then the person can watch it for free.
I feel like even if you have an ad block, you should still be able to get ad revenue because
No, it blocks the ad. It doesn't even register as being sent out to somebody.
it should register as being sent out so that
No,
on
you're
the-
blocking it. That's
no
the
no
point.
no no no. So it blocks the video and all that stuff.
It
but, like-
blocks the script too, Eli. So it literally, like, if
I
there's
know
nothing
it
there.
blocks everything, but it should let through like the part that says the ad was viewed. That part should be let through, so the person can still get money for their like if a Twitch person, like you always hear Twitch people complaining that please
Well,
don't use ad block.
They're not gonna pay someone for letting them air their ad if their ad's not being aired.
Well, it's always an ad for
So you're-
Swiffer. It's like who the fuck cares?
Well, it's
The
a
ad
catch-22 there, because the reason they're shitty ads is because no one wants to invest
because you know
in good ads, because everyone knows about ad block.
Everybody
so
knows
that's the
about
thing.
Swiffer. It's like your floor is dirty, you get a Swiffer.
So you actually gotta congratulate Swiffer that they're even willing to do internet ads, because
Uh,
ad block is so
I
prevalent.
guess. I wish you could mute the ad. It's like sometimes the mute button doesn't even work on the ad, especially on like Twitch or something. I've noticed that to be a problem.
Good old good. Okay, so for you guys who are listening to the audio stream only, the hour just finished, so I do apologize about that.
Whoops.
Maybe we'll upgrade to premium membership so we can play longer than that.
Okay, well let's do the list.
Yes. So that was our news of the week, and we're gonna move on to the gaming spotlight. All right, crazy peepers. So you go ahead and take it away.
All right, this game actually intrigued me just by the name alone. Ultratron.
Ultratron. Do you know anything about it?
No. but
I'll
I'll
Google
look
it. I actually want to Google it.
So Ultratron for multi-platform. For PlayStation 4, for new releases, we have Final Fantasy X and X2 HD Remaster, Lost Orbit, Nom Nom Galaxy, Torin,
Nom Nom Galaxy.
not Torin
Sounds
as
fun.
in World of Warcraft race, but Torin, T-O-R-E-N. For the Wii U, we got Mega Man and Bass.
Fast. Bugfish.
Is it?
Yeah, I wonder if
Probably
it really
not.
is.
It's probably not.
not.
It's based.
Yeah.
All right. We also have Metal Man. Ooh. For Xbox One, we have Slice Zombies for Kinect. So, assuming Fruit Ninja except with zombie heads or something.
Yeah.
3DS, we have Blue Kid 2, Johnny
Blue
Dynamite.
Kid 2.
For
Yeah.
PC, we got B-Swing, Dark Echo, Dex, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Scandinavia.
I love that name. Good one.
Final Fantasy 4, The After Years, Inside My Radio, Invisible Ink. Good luck finding it.
That was a good one.
Lemma, Lost Orbit, Mainland, Nightfall Escape,
Richter, probably.
it's not O, that's a C, so Rick T,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
RKTCR,
It's probably still Richter. Rick? Richter. Richter.
Selfie,
No vowels.
Sisters of the Amniotic Lens.
Ew. What?
Yeah.
This is a great name, but what?
Shrooms.
Yeah.
Shrooms.
That's
So
gonna be
why
a
is there-
popular.
Let's say there's a lot of weird. God, these names.
I
Man.
love the names. This is my favorite part of the show.
Spoko and Poco.
Yeah. See, how could you not love this part of the show?
The Reject Demon. Toko Chapter 0.
Oh, and Toko, Spoko, Poco. Wow.
Torn as well. Ultimate Space Commando.
Oh, dude, that's actually like the best and worst name for a video game.
Virtual
No, we're not
Pool
aware.
4. Check your pH balance.
that should be like : check your pH balance. That's what they should have called it.
Check your I want to see what. No, it's pool. No, guys. Pool. Billiards. Billiards.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Well, the
Come
Mario they
on.
call it billiards.
actually-
No one calls it
Because
billiards.
it's
that's why.
pool. Come on. Are you I actually was wondering, what are you guys talking about pool? And I'm like, oh.
I thought it was pool
I
too, like
actually-
swimming.
that one was in early access, so that's why I know about that one. It was
Ah.
actually, it was actually a pretty decent pool game.
And then last game on the list for PC, Yomi.
Oh my god. Okay, now we have to make a game called Virtual Pool where you check
Yeah,
the pH
there's no
balance.
There's like probably seriously 0 swimming games.
Dude,
honestly.
seriously.
Skim
Pu-
it. Get the leaves
No,
out.
no, we'll
skim.
do it. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll put it on
Dead
early.
cat. Get it.
Yeah.
Bonus points.
Eli, we got
What?
this. We'll make it barely functioning. We'll put it in early access to tell people it's an alpha. We'll get PewDiePie to play it, Markiplier. We'll be rich. It'll be a new
Microtransactions. Buy more chlorine tabs.
Oh, pool simulator.
Yeah, and the
Yes,
dude.
you take care of
We
your
could do it.
pool.
Dude,
Oh,
we
that's the best idea.
All right, Eli, do it. Let's do it.
We
Hire a
really should do
lifeguard.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could hire a lifeguard to help.
Oh.
You could, no, yeah, virtual public pool simulator.
Or pool tycoon maybe. So
No, you can't use Tycoon. I
Oh.
think that's trademarked. But
yeah, let's just call pool simulator. Everything's called simulator. Now.
public pool simulator.
Oh my gosh, public pool simulator.
No one
we had to
steal our
hire-
idea.
Now let's do this.
We
We'll
need
get
to. This is
early
a really
access.
good idea.
early access. We'll do pixel art, of course. We gotta do
No,
pixel
I-
art.
don't
Early
like the
access.
pixel
We
art.
don't even have.
It's got to
a
be
fucking
bad
title.
3D. It's got to be bad 3D. Like all,
Okay.
they're all like goat simulators, bad 3D, surgeon simulator.
We'll
It's-
get Markiplier and
barely bad.
PewDiePie to play it.
yeah, it needs to be 3D for them to play
Do
it.
early access first, of course, so we can get money before the game's out.
I'm serious. We need to make this.
All right, go ahead and do it. So we had 2 ideas people could steal from the show today.
Okay. Hope no one's watching.
What
There's
was
a-
the first one that I already forgot? What was the first one at the beginning of the show? I already forgot.
Oh, our animated little.
Oh, yeah, so make an animated podcast. Of us
Oh
and
no,
don't-
we want them to do that though.
Yeah.
Don't take this idea. This is our idea.
Eli's like, I will kill you.
I even have better ideas.
Is this a
for
bad time to
whole
mention
pool
this?
thing.
We have the most
What?
we have the most viewers right
I
now.
also
too.
have a good idea for the pool.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
like-
Wait, say it when the
No,
show's
say
over.
it. No, say it right now. I want to
Oh,
hear it.
Okay. It's like a random conundrum. Kid peed in the pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that might be pee in the pool. You
And
gotta
that'll
get
mess up the
everybody out,
pH balance, man.
and like if the pee spreads out,
Oh.
and so you gotta get like get them out before like the parents get angry because there's pee on their kid or
And
whatever.
then they got the baby roof trick.
yeah, poops in the pool, bugs, band-aids.
Yes. Oh man. All right. So we have 2 awesome ideas that we will become rich off of.
Yeah.
Speaking
Somehow
of becoming
have
rich off of
points.
things, that'll be our show. I want to thank Elias and Crazy Peepers for joining us. As always, it's
Yeah.
always nice to see your lovely faces. Make sure everyone else out there in the watching, viewing world follows us on the Twitters, RFPTV. You can like us on Facebook, Remove from Play, add us to your circles and Google Plus, Remove from Play, join the forums, continue discussion beyond the show. Give us ideas for our new pool simulation game.
Yeah.
Will baby roofs be in it? Can you have a what's it called? A sandlot moment where you can trick the lifeguard to kiss you? Who knows? These could be Easter eggs. If you give us money on early access, we can make the game. We can make the game together.
You probably play as the
You'll
lifeguard.
see it on Kickstart.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it. No, we're gonna kickstart it. Then after we kickstart, we're gonna put it on early access.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna also take pre-orders the whole time. We'll also introduce test microtransactions that people can
Test
buy.
like, what?
Pre-order
then
our
we'll-
game. We will mail you some hair
And
samples.
then we'll have
Ew.
pre-order bonuses. And
Uh.
still going on. Then when we release the game, we'll have stuff you can only get when you buy the game when it's new. And
So
then we'll go for our second round to make a part 2.
this is a really solid idea.
We can be rich, and we'll make microtransactions in addition. So there you
There's
go.
always gotta be.
Yeah.
We'll be rich.
To buy more chlorine.
Buy more chlorine, yes.
Yeah.
So that's been our show, guys. This has been episode 138. Catch you all next week. Peace out, home dogs.
Good day.